Well, improving the performance of the Port of Cape Town remains a key priority for the Transport Department, as follows a myriad of issues plaguing the port, through which 55% of South Africa's primary exports are being exported. Ongoing congestion, delays and infrastructure problems have contributed to the port's underperformance, which plays a critical role in both the Western Cape and national economies. Our reporter Latashia Naidoo filed this report.
Robust closed-door consultations to discuss the future of the ports industry in the Western Cape. Transport Minister Barbara Creecy met with Transnet heads and other logistics and freight stakeholders at the Port of Cape Town to discuss interventions and remedial measures to improve efficiency, which had a knock-on effect on the country's economy.
What we understand is that when there is congestion at the ports, and when there is underperformance at the ports, it impacts on the broader economic stability of the country. What we know, for example, is that on the Richards Bay corridor and on the Saldanha corridor, most of our minerals are exported on those corridors. When we can't get those minerals to their destinations, it impacts on foreign exchange earnings, and it also impacts on tax revenue.
Transnet, the operator of SA Ports, has acknowledged the severity of the situation and says it's actively working to resolve mechanical failures and other logistical issues. But despite efforts to resolve these issues, the backlogs and delays continue to pose a challenge. In June this year, a report by the World Bank rated the Port of Cape Town as the worst performing port globally, ranking 405 of 405 ports in the 2023 Container Port Performance Index. While Transnet denounced the report, saying it relied on unverified data and didn't accurately measure port performance, Minister Creecy acknowledged the significant challenges at the port, including high logistics costs, outdated equipment, a skills deficit, and low staff morale. The minister said corrective measures ahead of the busy fruit season in the Western Cape are being implemented.
First of all, since the last season, this port has acquired 75 new pieces of equipment. And this new equipment is helping us with the stacking of containers, with the loading and unloading of ships. We have also worked on a new booking system for trucks, so that we have a system where trucks come just in time to unload their products. And we also have a back of port facility where it is possible for trucks to unload, and then we rail the product from the back of port facility here to the docks where it would be loaded onto the ship.
Creecy added that the operational disruptions at the port, which have led to delays of both imports and exports and put pressure on the supply chain in the past, would likely be remedied by the new interventions. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Latashia Naidoo, reporting from Cape Town.